Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I'd share my funding plan for 2022. Hopefully it will give you some insight into what I'm looking at, how my trading is going to develop over the year, and maybe you can use some of these techniques to actually get your plans into a good state. Now we need plans for everything, whether it's a single trade so we know where our entry and exit points are, whether we're going through a funding challenge, what's our plan or strategy for getting through phase 1 and phase 2, and then overall what's our bigger plan, how we're going to develop on that, build the additional funding and additional wealth, and then obviously look at how we can reinvest that money back into other challenges and other prop firms. Now I'm a firm believer that the money we take out of the trading is reinvested back in, and that's what I do. Is all of the challenges that I purchase is always done with profits and funding money and not directly out of my own pocket. Yes, you've got to start somewhere. That's always that case if you need some money to get going. But once you're going, you should be able to be self-funding from that point. Now, if we take a quick look at the plan here, we can see that starting from February this year, I was looking to do the phase 1 of my Forex funds, which I managed to complete, and then obviously get through March as going through the second phase, which I've also done and got the funding from that one. Now from April, looking to a $200,000 challenge. I don't know yet what prop firm I'll choose, whether I'll carry on with my Forex funds or go back to FTMO or choose another one. I'm not sure yet, and I'll come on to that a bit later why I'm a bit undecided where to go at the moment. But obviously that gets through to around about June, where I can start trading with $500,000 worth of effective prop firm capital. Now at that point I won't be looking to go massively high risk, just again, build that momentum, build the consistency and take regular profits from that. And then later in the year, start on some other challenges, looking to do 2 more $200,000 challenges so I can get to the end of the year with $900,000. Now, although it says start from January 23 with $1 million, I am hoping that some of the accounts will be scalable. So as we know with my Forex funds and with FTMO, if you reach a certain percentage point over a number of months, they will scale that account up as well. So with additional funded accounts, I can get the scaling as well to get to that $1 million starting in January 2023. Now the good thing with having a plan and having it written down, it gives us something to go back and measure against. Now I'm a firm believer that we need to have accountability and something we actually review our progress against. Now I'm also of the understanding that if we don't manage to hit our targets and objectives, that's not a bad thing. There are reasons why we don't always meet our goals. It's taken me a long time to get to this level where I'm in the funding journey. And when I first set out of this over a year ago, I was expecting to have all the accounts within a very short period of time, being able to run multiple challenges at the same time and get loads of funding. It hasn't worked out for whatever reason. I'm just more focused on doing one at a time and not having to rely on the funded accounts and the money coming from that as well. As well, I've still got the 9-to-5 job while I'm building this up. And that allows me to have the freedom and flexibility, so if things do change, I'm not too down about it. Now the other thing I said is I'm not sure what my next challenge will be, whether it be back with FTMO, my Forex funds, or another one. Now what I think is quite key is to actually start spreading and managing the risk across multiple prop firms. We've seen when they go bust, it's a massive impact to the traders, and if they've got a significant amount of funding with them, they've got to start again from scratch. So really for me, it's mitigating that risk and having my exposure managed across at least 4 prop firms. So for me, that's having FTMO, hopefully get a $400,000 funding with those, my Forex funds, and possibly E8 and Traders Central. I've not decided on those ones yet at the moment, but I will do the due diligence and go through all of the criteria, the rules, make sure they work, make sure that when I'm actually able to build up the additional accounts with the individual firms, I can compound them into one. And also looking at the copy trading, I know that with E8, my Forex funds and FTMO, that all works in the copy trader program I've used previously. So there shouldn't be too much of a problem having one account and replicate it across 3 or 4 other prop firms. So really that's my plan for this year, trying to get as much funding as possible, but at the same time being realistic that if market conditions are not there and the trading is not there, I can't force it. I can't miraculously make these things happen, and I cannot actually make a prop firm give me funding when I haven't passed the challenges. So really that's my plan. Hopefully it's give you a bit of a thought process into what I'm going through, and it will allow you to create your plans and be able to measure against as you go through each month of this year. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next video. Cheers.